Welcome to all of you, and my heartfelt gratitude from Odisha Tourism for having respected our invitation for this press conference. Karnataka is a land of history, as we know, right from prehistoric times. And the other part of India, that is Odisha, they say it's soul of India. So the soul of India today has come to the land of history to showcase its secrets with an appeal to the media fraternity of Bengaluru to take Odisha, to take us to the corners of Karnataka and to appeal the tourists, the visitors, the travelers from this historic land of Karnataka to explore the land of Odisha, the land of spirituality, the land of seas, the land of beaches, the land of rivers, the land of forests, the land of birds, the land of temples. I'll just give a brief introduction of what Odisha is all about. When we talk of tourism, Odisha tourism, we don't talk just of recreation, we don't just talk of entertainment, we don't just talk of travel, we talk of the state. And when it comes to state, I would like to share the presentation. I will request my friends to link the presentation to the screen. Odisha is a state with many able to retain top position in the country. Of late in disaster management, Odisha has received accolades not only from UNESCO but also from various countries and other neighboring states also. There was a time in 1990, one of the finest beaches, few of the finest beaches in the country, there in Odisha. Recently, 8 beaches of India, 2 years ago, they were certified by an organization in Denmark, FEE. That organization is FEE. They award Blue Flag certification. So Blue Flag certification is basically a certificate like ISO certification is being given to industries or organizations offices. So Blue Flag certificate is awarded in case of beaches wherein sustainable development, sustainable decoration of a beach is certified. So while maintaining ecological balance, how tourism can be managed, that is certified by Blue Flag certification. 8 beaches of the country were certified 2 years ago. Odisha's Puri's Golden Sea Beach. It is called Golden Sea Beach because the sand is golden. There are 3 types of sands available in Odisha. You will find golden beaches, you will find white sand beaches, and you will find black sand also in Odisha. You travel along those 8 beaches and these various beaches along the 480 kilometer long coastline. You will find all those varieties. It's second largest mangrove site after Sundarbans. We all have heard of Sundarbans, especially in the context of Royal Bengal tiger. Bhitarkanika is home to one of the largest crocodiles in the world. So they are brackish water crocodiles. So they have the characteristics of sea crocodiles also. One of the largest crocodiles in the world, measuring 24 feet long, was found in Bhitarkanika. I say was because it expired a couple of years ago. Even now, if you go, you can see the crocodiles floating leisurely along the backwaters of Bhitarkanika as long as 20-21 feet. And it's a home to exotic birds, migratory birds. Bhitarkanika, Chilka, Sapkosha Gorge. These are homes to more than 350 bird species. Olive-ridley turtles, they are found only in 3 locations of the world. Out of those 3 locations, one is in Mexico and 2 are in Odisha. One is on the mouth of Rushipulya river and another is near Bhitarkadika. There is a Wheeler Island nearby, which the Defense Research and Development Organization, they test their missiles, and there is a Chandipur Sea also. In that area there is one island which is named after our beloved ex-president Bharat Ratna Dr. Abdul Kalam Azad sir, Abdul Kalam sir. It is Kalam Island. So near that there is a sanctuary called Gahir Matha Sanctuary, wherein these olive red turtles, they come for nesting. It is one of the rarest sites in the world. So these wonders we have undertaken to promote and open to tourists in a sustainable and
Sri Sachin Yadav, as he rightly said, he is the adopted son of Odisha. I must say, Odisha is Karma Bhumi, even though he belongs to Maharashtra. He developed the passion to serve for Department of Tourism since last 2.5 years. I mentioned that I worked in IT. Yes, this is the need of the hour. Our Honorable CM, Sri Naveen Patnaik ji, has come out with a 5-T charter. There are tight, there is transparency, there is also teamwork and time management. Yes. Transformation leads to the transformation. We, in the technology side, I always have been given the emphasis on the technology. The technology can take us to a different level. You'll be surprised to know the government of Odisha. There is a Department of Tourism, augmenting to it Department of Culture. We are doing many activities in the Department of Tourism and Culture using the technology. In the Department of Culture, recently I have approved that we will start mapping our cultural heritage. As Sachin has rightly mentioned, we have many heritage in terms of our properties, in terms of our artifacts, in terms of our performing arts. So we want to map it. There will be some mapping exercise by the Department of Culture which will be undertaken. And as a matter of fact, the team is working day and night to perform the kind of, you saw the blue flag beach done on time. This leads to the transformation which Honorable CM
आज उड़ीसा टूरिज्म का रोड शो था, जहाँ ललित होटल में आज किया गया। आप लोग को सबको बधाई हो। उड़ीसा टूरिज्म हमको, जैसे आपको बताया कि ये एक बेस्ट केप्ट सीक्रेट ऑफ इंडिया, यहाँ पे सब कुछ है। यहाँ पे डिवाइन टूरिज्म है, यहाँ पे वाइल्ड लाइफ टूरिज्म है, यहाँ पे कल्चरल टूरिज्म है, फूड टूरिज्म है एंड इको टूरिज्म है। वी हैव एवरीथिंग अवेलेबल इन द सिंगल प्लेटर। तो हम लोग चाहते ये जो इको रिट्रीट प्रोग्राम अभी चल रहा है, आप लोग कर्नाटका में, बेंगलुरु में इसका प्रमोशन करें एवं उड़ीसा को आए और घूमें।